wonderful. Right. I just started recording. Yeah, great. Guys, the straight lines, beautiful topic. Straight, yes. What is a straight line? Straight lines. Yeah, straight lines. We are going to do the straight lines. How does the straight line can be linked to our 10th standard, please? Arpit has joined. Great. Right. Friends, here the straight line is linked to, see, we have done lots of things. When I take 2 points in our 10th standard, even 9th itself, we have done this. This is the first point and second point here in the system, in the coordinate system. And we call, this is called x1, y1, and this point is called x2, y2. And you said that the distance between the 2 points is something like this: x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. This formula is very, very familiar now, okay? At the same time, this formula can be rewritten in a different way: x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. You can mix up also. I can use x1 minus x2 whole square. Y2 minus y1 whole square. Also, I can mix up here because squaring is there. So you have that facility, please. Ram also joined. Wonderful, nice. See, you please, when it is 6:30, please, you should get ready by 6:30. I know that you will have some classes. The classes may not get over in time. All these problems may be there, but I am just making a small request. Let us attend the class at 6:30 so that you don't miss anything, please. So, friends, this we have learned in the 10th standard. So, this advantage of this variety of writing is the points are 2, 3 and 3, 4. See, I need not for 3, 1, let me take like this. So I can take bigger minus smaller so that I can avoid this negative sign, please. So 3 minus 2 whole square is 1 square. See this, I am writing directly now 1 square plus 1 minus 3, 3 minus 1. I go like this. Why? Because 3 minus 1 is positive. So 3 minus 1 is 2. That's called 2 square. That's called root 5. 4 plus 1 is 5. But whereas when negatives are there, 2, minus 3, 1 point. Another point is minus 3, 4. What I do, I go in this direction so that 2 minus of minus 3 is plus, and I come in this direction so that 4 minus of minus 3 is plus. See how beautiful it is. So it is a 5 square plus 7 square. That is the distance formula. How beautiful it is. 25 plus 49. So such a beautiful one, that's called 74 root. Yes or no? Is it clear, ma, please?
Yes, sir.
This is all we have 10th standard here. This is the one thing we have done in the 10th standard, ma, please. And also, suppose if I want to find out, there is a point called 0, 0 origin, and one point is called A or P, whatever, x, y. Then what is the distance between O and P? OP is nothing but root of x square plus y square, because this is 0, 0. X minus 0 is x, y minus 0 is y, square is there, therefore x square plus y square. Can you tell? This is 0, 0. This is called 3, 4. What is the distance OA, please? Anybody? OA. That's it. It is this length is 3, this length is 4, and this length is 5. 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagorean triplet. How beautiful it is. So this length is 5. This length is 3 because 3, 4 are x coordinates, x and y coordinates. X coordinate is width, y coordinate is height. Therefore, 3, 4 and 3, 4, 5. How beautifully you can connect with Pythagorean triplet ma paranga. Same way, can you please tell me, dears, what is the distance between the 2 points now? OP, this is horizon and this point is called 5, 12 dears. So what is this length ma? Anybody?
Sir, 13, sir.
13. Brilliant answer. What is the reason ma?
Pythagorean triplet, sir.
Wonderful, sir. 5, 12, 13. See that. This is what I told. 3, 4, 5. Pythagorean triplet. 5, 12, 13. Likewise, you could also think. So I am just connecting that now, please. I am just connecting that. You should be very, very fast in. Yeah. See this. This is called, 7, 15 pass. So what is the length now, please? OP is what, yes? I think I have made wrong here. No. Wait. 7. What the hell I am doing? Yeah, 7, 24 mark.
25, sir.
25. Brilliant, sir. 7, 24, 25 is a Pythagorean triplet mark. 25 plus 24 is 49. 7, 49 root is 7. Perfect. So this is, we are not looked at this dimension in the coordinate geometry when we are doing distance formula. Okay, right? That's number 1. Right. Anyway, this all we have done in the 10th standard part. And what is the first application of this distance formula? Can anybody tell, ma'am, what do you do with the AB and our distance formula use Paniti? What are now you did, ma, please? Where you applied it, ma, this one? J with her join. Wonderful. Yes. Yes, please, come on. AB. Distance formula, the applications of distance formula. Anybody, ma, please? Applications of distance formula. Mohan? Number 1. To find the distance between the 2 points. Fantastic, okay? Number 1. Number 2. To say the given triangle is whether it is equilateral, isosceles, scalene, or right angle triangle, isosceles right angle triangle. So by knowing, see friends here, if I take 3 points A, B, C like this, so I can find AB here, BC here, and AC here. If I can say AB equal to AC equal to BC, then I say that the triangle is equilateral triangle. To say the given triangle is what type of triangle, we are doing that by using the distance formula. Such a brilliant application of distance formula, yes. Number 1, is it equilateral triangle? If AB equal to AC only, then it is called isosceles triangle. If AB is not equal to BC, is not equal to AC, then it is called scalene triangle. If AB square is equal to AB square plus BC square equal to AC square, then what do you conclude from this, ma, please? The triangle is right. And not only that, where is that right angle, ma, please? Anybody?
At
Where is
angle
90
B.
degree, ma? Angle B. Brilliant, ma. See this, ma. See this. AB, A, B, C. AB and BC square. B is common, therefore angle B is 90. This is a right angle triangle, ma. Suppose if these two are equal, then A, okay, once again B only, AC. So I can write 2AB square equal to what, ma? AC square. This is called what, yes? IRAT, ma. IRAT, isosceles right angle triangle, yes. Okay? These are all we learned in the 10th standard of this. Second application of distance formula. Take this, yes, all of you take it, please. Right. Shall I go further?
Yes, sir.
So just make a small note of it now, please. Yes, other application, the second application is, even you can go for quadrilaterals, same story, quadrilaterals, to say whether the given quadrilateral, is a square, rectangle, trapezium, not exactly trapezium, to say whether the given quadrilateral is a parallelogram, to say whether it is a rectangle, to say whether it is a rhombus, to say whether it is a spire. Come on. What is the condition for a rhombus, Kavi? Please tell me. A, B, C, D
all
are the
sides
four. Yes, all sides are equal. Yes, all sides are equal. Okay, I'm making simple form. Yes, under. Here also all sides are equal, ma. Please come on. Yes, anybody can take up. How do you say for rhombus, ma? Anybody? All sides are equal, cannot guarantee rhombus. Diagonals are not equal. Brilliant, ma. D1 is not equal to D2. What about square, ma? D1 is equal to D2. Diagonals are equal. What a brilliant point for you, please. That's all, ma. This is how we can. The diagonals are making difference here. How do you discuss for a parallelogram, Arpit?
Sir, opposite angles will be equal.
Now see the distance formula. Please understand that we are not talking
Sir,
about
opposite
the angle.
sides will be equal. The opposite sides will be
Brilliant.
equal.
Are equal. Then that means AB equal to CD and BC equal to AD. Is it guarantees to use a parallelogram? Same thing repeated for rectangle also. Once again, yes. Sudarshan, can you tell me what is the difference between the rectangle and parallelogram, please? Same story, ma. Same story. Ram, can you tell?
Diagonals will not be.
Diagonals not equal here and diagonals are equal here. That's the difference. How simple it is for you. Just the same thing is repeated here. This is the highest form. Square is the highest form. In the gangler, the rectangle is the highest form. In the gangler, the square is the highest form. Among all, square is the highest form. So here also opposite sides are equal. AB equal to CD and BC equal to AD. Here diagonals means what? For AD is not equal to BD. AC is not equal to BD. Look how to look at A, B, C, D are the consecutive vertices of a quadrilateral AC and BD like this. P, Q, R, S. What are the diagonals? PR and QS. Please. Yes or no? These are the diagonals. Please. Right? Okay. So this is about the quadrilaterals we have seen now. Please. Now I'll ask one more application. What is that one more application? Distance formula. Yes. Anybody? Please take up from here. Third application of distance formula. Yes, ma'am. Anybody? Third application, yes. Anyone, please, anyone. Google?
Sir,
Yes, ma. What is the third application here? Distance formula use panni edo we have done some more application. One more application. What is that? Kavi?
I don't remember, sir.
Okay, I give a clue. I give a clue here. Ram, Arpit, Sai. I give a clue here. You think and tell me yes. This is a point A, point B, point C, ma. Yes, now can you tell?
Midpoint?
sir, is it the midpoint formula?
No, I'm not talking. See, I'll put a point like this.
Collinear, sir.
Now you.
Collinear.
Yeah?
Collinear.
Brilliant. Collinear. To say given 3 points are collinear. To say given 3 points are collinear. What a brilliant point. 3 points are collinear. Tell me what is the condition, ma, please. If these are the 3 points, the points are in this order, what do you say the condition for collinearity, ma, please?
AB plus BC equal to AC.
AB plus BC equals to, in the distance, this and this together is equals to what? Yes, AC. Wow. Formula. It depends, we don't know. Please, that's why what you should do is you should find the 3 distances, ma. AB, BC, and AC. Okay. This 3, this 4, this 7. These 2 are equal to this one. Illa in the matter when the AB is equal to 4, BC equal to 6, and AC equal to 2. Then what do you say? Tell me. AB plus AC is equal to what, ma? BC. Here, who is the common point is A. A is in the middle here. A is in the middle. It could be B and C. That's how B and C are the end point. This is how the points are arranged. Here, AB plus BC, ma. B is the common point. B naduvula irukudhu. A and C could be anyway. I hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Right. When the need of the 11th standard mathematics is what? What is the need of 11th standard mathematics is, also friends here, the condition for collinearity, this is a brilliant one, okay, condition for collinearity. Can you tell one more condition for collinearity by anybody?
Sir, area of triangle equal to 0.
Brilliant, sir. Very nice. Right, this is, if it is a line, if the 3 points are like in a line, ABC, then are you getting a triangle? No, you are not getting any triangle. Can you have a area for a triangle? No. Area is 0. Therefore, area of a triangle ABC is 0. Then also we can call point ABC or collinear. This also we have in 10th standard. Now, one more rule I told you in the 10th standard, just for the sake of learning, just for the sake of knowing. Can anybody tell what is that?
Slope of AB equal to slope of BC equal to slope of AC, sir.
Yes, we are going to study now, friends. Here, if ABC are collinear, yes, the slope of this point, this line segment, slope of this line segment AC, all the 3 are having same slope. Why? Because it is only one line. There are no three different lines. Everything is a single line. Only we are segmenting it. If I take a line here, this line has got one slope mark. This line has got only one slope. நீங்க பிசிக்ஸ்ல பார்த்திருப்பீங்க. ஓகே, இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு லைன், இன்னொரு லைன், இந்த மாதிரி. You are having a different slope mark. Till from here to here one slope, from here to here zero slope. Again from here to here you have like this. So the different slopes are there here. But if the line is a single line here, it has got the same slope here. Now number of points it equate slope of this portion, slope of this portion, and the slope under the enna that we are going to study in the 11th standard. What is the slope? We are going to define in the 11th standard. That is the first thing we are going to start. We are going to talk about the slope of a line in the 11th standard. First thing we are going to learn, that is slope. Okay, the straight lines what we are going to learn is slope is the number one, yes. Number two, if I take a line, yes, if I take a line, okay, a line has, to see this, you find a line like this, but what is its mathematical way to express? You can express very, very differently this line mathematically. Suppose I have a line like this, please. Answer this, please. This is my x-axis. This is O. Okay. Now, what is this? This is at the height of 2 is there now. What is this line? In the line, I want to describe it mathematically. This line, what is this line, please? Can anybody say mathematically?
Y is equal to 2, sir.
Brilliant, sir. That equation, that is called equation of this line, equation of this line. So we are going to write, see, 10th standard equation word use pannalama, please. But if you take linear equations in two variables, you said that ax plus by is equal to c, or plus c, it doesn't matter. This is the equation. This is called linear equation in two variables, represents straight line. Represent straight line. We said this, sir. But we don't know how we are getting that. We are going to see that now, please. That is called equation of a line there. So, different forms of equations of lines, different forms of equation of a line. One line, how many ways you can describe it? That is called, what do you mean by equation of a line? Equation of a line is nothing but description of a line mathematically. That is the equation of a line. Friends, x-axis, how do I describe mathematically? Y equal to 0. On x-axis, who is 0, dears? Y is 0. This is called 0, 0. This is called 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0. What is the description? You can make it from here. You could see that something is, you could see something is very noticeable, perceptible here. 0 is there. Who is 0 here? Y coordinate is 0. That description is called equation of a line. These are the simple things noticeable. What about y-axis? X equal to 0. So we are going to talk about equations of lines. Equation of different lines. Then what are the types of equation? What are the different forms of a line? We can see. What are the different forms of a line? Line is said by their line different forms. That's called different forms of equation of a line. Friends, that we are going to learn from. Next is we are going to see Okay, in the area of a triangle, we have formula is there, that also we have seen in the 10th standard. Now friends, I'm just now bridging to the 11th standard. Okay, I just go for this, okay. Anyway, this is where we are now. We are going to I complete what is there in the 11th standard now, please. Before that, friends, here, one more point we studied is that section formula, yes. Do you remember, pa? Section formula? Even 10th standard students, you study in the vectors, ma. Vectors level, you have a section formula here. So you can't afford to forget the section formula, yes. Yes. What is the section formula? Who will tell me? Please, story I wanted now. How do you describe the section formula, please? Yeah, Google, can you tell? Describe the section formula here. Don't worry, you
Ratio
just
in
tell frame. Yes, please.
The ratio in which a point in between a line divides the line.
Wonderful, dear, wonderful. Friends, here, but there are 2 points here by which you get a line segment. My A is given a point and B is given, therefore you get a AB line segment. This is a given point, this is also given point. And there is another point called C, whose coordinates are unknown. When this point C is dividing this line segment in the ratio m is to n ds, that's all. AC by BC is given in the is divided, AB is divided by C in the ratio m is to n. This ratio is given, A is given, and B is given. Now the issue is how to find C mark. This is the story of your section formula, yes. Of course, if in the place of C unknown, you put this is known and you can find out this. Or these three are given, you can find out this ratio. This is again the mathematics. Okay, it's not worry too much about that. So basically, there is a line segment AB. That line segment AB with the given points A and B divided by another point called C in the given ratio m is to n. Then find the coordinates of C. That is the story of section formulas. This கொஞ்சம் நீங்க adjust பண்ணா C என்றது adjust பண்ணா if it is a 1:1. Okay, if you adjust it ma like this A and B, C exactly in the middle ds, so ratio become m equal to n or 1:1 ds. C will become midpoint. So you get a midpoint formula. Can anybody tell x C of x comma y? Okay, C of x comma y. This is called x1 y1. Mohan, can you tell me?
Sir.
Mohan, can you tell me coordinate ma? Mohan,
Sir.
do you remember?
Sir. No, sir.
Try it. Come on, try it, yeah, try it. Jeevit, Sudarshan, x coordinate means we should talk about x only. M x2 opposite ends. In the ratio, in the part, multiply with x2 ma. M x2 plus n x1. We talk about only x because x we have to find out. M plus n. What about y pa? Please, can anybody tell?
My2
Yes, please.
plus ny1 by
My.
m plus n.
Brilliant point. N by 1 by m plus n, and such a division. In the model, division is called what division? Might is called
Internal division, sir.
internal division. Internal division. பாருப்பா இதுக்கு proof beautiful இருக்குமா text bookல வந்து proof also it is there ma 10th standard நம்ம we have not I think I have done it for யார் சித்தார்த்த அவங்க பேட்ச் நான் பண்ணிட்ட கிளாஸ்ல because you were there in the online ma okay you were there on online so we could not afford to do many derivations சித்தார்த்த அவங்க பேட்ச் கிளாஸ்ல பண்ண distance formula பண்ண section formula பண்ணிட்டா even centroid formula I have done it Parma. Next is, can anybody tell what is that external division mark? External division mark. External division. ED, not enforcement directorate mark. Okay? Enforcement directorate is the central government department that will, what to say, it will take care of any illegalities in the business, etc., money transactions. Anyway, ED means what? This is called internal division. And this is called external division. What is that? How do you draw the figure mark? A is here, B is here, and C is outside. இது கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. இது தெரியாது unknown. இது M is to AC by BC. Same ratio is given. AC by BC is M by N. இது M. இது M. BC is N. இது N. Then what about this part mark?
M minus N, sir.
Brilliant, sir. M minus N. அவ்வளவுதான் நீங்க இப்ப நீங்க you take the same internal division formula எப்படி பாருங்க you take now B is the middle one ma இது x2 y2 ds இது x1 y1 ma இது unknown ma x y ds now you forget about this M you take the ratio is M minus N is to N ma please M minus N by how brilliant ma please by N ma this is called AB by BCDS. Now tell me M minus N into X plus N into X1 wow இப்படிமா இப்படி பா yes or no dears whole divided by this plus this ma பாருங்க M plus N இது plus இது ma what do you get ma M minus N plus N okay M minus N plus N M minus N plus N ma இது add பண்ணா what do you get M that is called what x2 x coordinate is x2 friends now you will find out x here M minus N into X plus Nx1 is equal to Mx2 ds. So M minus N into X equals to Mx2 minus Nx1 which further implies X equal to ds X equal to I think you are all able to see the board clearly. Just see. X equal to Mx2 minus Nx1 by M minus N. This is internal division. This is external division. Same, just plus is replaced by minus. That is the external division purpose. Plus. Wow, what a brilliant thing. You are able to follow up?
Yes, sir.
In the external division formula, how easily we have derived it from the internal division, please. Clear? All of you dears, all of you, please. Ram, clear? Arpit, Mohan,
Yes, sir.
Sai, Gogu,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Clear to all? See this. So you learned section formula also, section formula, internal division and external division. Please. Both we learned. So Now we can just say that internal division C of x comma y is nothing but what? First x coordinate, next mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. This is the internal division. External division is C of x comma y. Come on, tell me dears. mx2 minus
minus
nx1 by
nx1 divided by m minus n, my2 minus ny1 divided by m minus n.
Brilliant, Papa. This is how the two formulas are structured. That's what I told. I have mathematics. I coined beautifully. Buy one, get one free. Remember, Mohan? Mohan, do you remember?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Buy one, get one free. Wherever you see in mathematics, you will have this mark. Sometimes you will have combo offers in trigonometry. Okay, many offers. Yes. Okay. Beautiful, Papa, please. Right. So from the section formula, buy one, get one free. Okay, let us see. Complete this. Okay. Yeah. See this, you know this. You get this free mark. This is free. Right. Google, from using this section formula, what are the other two formulas you get, ma, please?
Centroid formula, sir.
And one more, please.
Midpoint, sir.
That's also midpoint formula and centroid formula. Midpoint formula na m equal to 1 ds. So put here m equal to 1, n equal to 1 mark. So you get the midpoint formula is inga forma, not inga, please. External division never happens 1:1 mark, please. Okay. So friends, you tell me now, m is 1, n is 1, it becomes x2 plus x1 by 2, y2 plus y1 by 2. Instead, you can write x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. That is the midpoint formula, yes. So what is the condition for midpoint formula? M is to n equal to 1. Centroid formula, how do you discuss this, ma, please? Anybody? Arpit, can you tell? Centroid formula?
I don't remember, sir.
No idea. Okay. Sai?
Sir, is it divided by 3? mx2
Brilliant, sir. Why? Yeah. Say the formula. You are right.
mx2 plus nx1 divided by 3.
No. That's not the way. There is no m and n there, ma. There is no m and n there. 3 is the fantastic answer, ma. Can anybody think on that?
So would it just be x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3 or something like that?
Brilliant. Then that is the centroid formula, yes? So centroid formula is same midpoint formula is for 2 points and the centroid formula is for 3 points. Wow. Can anybody tell why the 3 is coming? Google, can you tell me why 3? You want 1 plus 1 is 2, ma. What about
Because
this 3 here? Why is 3?
There are 3 sides in triangles.
No, sir. Any other reason, please? Can anybody tell? Avi?
Sir, centroid is divided in the ratio 2:1. By adding 1 and 2, we get 3.
Brilliant, yeah. Brilliant, yeah. Come on, clap for yeah. That's a brilliant point, Papis. That's a brilliant, amazing point, Papis. Say this, my dears, in a triangle, this is the triangle, dears, ABC. You take a median, centroid divides whom, dears? Centroid divides the median in the ratio 1:2. This is the median, this is the line, median is a line, dears. It divides the BC in the ratio 1:1 midpoint. That's why it's called median. You see in the road, okay, road is divided into two equal parts. That's called median, right? Friends, this AD is a median, yes. AD is a median. In the mark, three medians from AD, BE, CF. All of them intersect at one point. That point is called centroid marks. Friends, this point is called G. G and a centroid. Friends, G distance from A is more than G distance from D. D and BC. From the vertex, it is a more distance than from the side mark. Side linda evla dooram irukudho kammi dooram irukudhu. Vertex linda long distance it is there. That's why this ratio is 2:1 mark. G divides, write down please, G and centroid, wonderful thing mark. Centroid divides the median in the ratio 2:1, yes. 2:1 another is starting from the vertex to the side mark, please. From the vertex it is two parts, from the side it is one part mark. 2:1. That ratio 2 plus 1, m plus n is called 3ds. Why? Look at this. Here m equal to 1, n equal to 1, m plus n is 2. This guy sing the same song in the morning and evening part. Yes. So friends, 1:2 is there, 2 plus 1 is 3 mark. It's a brilliant one, centroid. So this is another story. Centroid is done. Area of a triangle, of course, we have seen. Anyway, let me do that also. Can anybody tell area of a triangle formula, yes? In the derivation, it will be very, very cute, very beautiful derivation for area of a triangle. 3 points are here, yes. 3 points are here. So you are getting a triangle, market. A is B is C. எப்படி அவங்க ஏரியா பண்ணிருக்காங்க பாருங்க. Draw perpendicular. Friends, all the three are parallel and perpendicular to the x-axis. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
And A, B, C, D, E, F. Can anybody tell? Area of a triangle is nothing but ABDE plus AEFC or ACFE minus area of this and area of this minus. No, hold on. Yeah, minus formula BDFC area is nothing but what? Area of a triangle ABC. Do you agree? Yes. Do you agree? This is number 1 mind. What is this figure called? What do you call all these 3 figures? Anybody?
Trapezium, sir.
Brilliance of trapezium 1, trapezium 2, trapezium 3. Why? These 2 are parallel sides. This is the height. You do that, you get the area of a triangle formula. This is called x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3. And you just do that, go through the 10th standard textbook, DS. It's a very, very useful one, please. Area of a triangle. Each derivation give a lot of insight into understanding the real mathematics, DS. Each derivation. We are lack of time and all those stuff is there, of course, but if you are really interested in learning, knowing, if you want to know, if you are interested in the knowing, knowledge, then you should only do the derivations. Sometimes we cannot do all the time. Why? Because time limitation is there. Okay, one derivation panna one class poem. Okay, sometimes. So friends, finally you get like this x1 y1 x2 y2. I used to write like this 1 2 3 ds 1 2 3. I write x1 into x2 into and x3 into. These are the things I write. If I take 1 here, it is a 2 minus 3 part. Inside is y, outside is x naught. Now, if I take a 2 here, it is 3 minus 1. If I take 3 outside, it is 1 minus 2. That's all here. This is the area of a triangle. And what is the left out? What is the mistake I did here?
Modulus. Half modulus.
Half of, yes or no? Half of x1 into y2 minus y3. Basically, we are doing base into height. Okay? Half into base into height. Yes. Okay. Whatever. So, area of a trapezium formula is there. What is the area of a trapezium of formula? Half into height into a plus b ma. A is parallel sides ma. Sum of the parallel sides ma. This one parallel side, this one parallel side. If I take this trapezium, such a beautiful derivation is there, ma, please. If you are really interested, ma, please, math and bore varakudadappa, because as you do the derivations, you will never have a scope for not understanding the subject, ma, please. So derivations, each and every derivation, whatever is given in the book, at least you must get familiarized with it, please. For the 11th standard, our derivation will come out. What is that? Limit x tends to 0, sin x by x equal to 1 under. You just refer that. What a brilliant derivation, geometrically he has made it. Amazing derivation. Okay? So this is about the area of a triangle, yes. And from this we will extend it to area of a quadrilateral also. You need not have any formula for that. You can only write, find out the two areas of two triangles and add them, you get area of quadrilateral. This is quadrilateral ABCD. We are not worried about what shape it is. If you know ABC, you find out this triangle. You know ACD, you find out this triangle. Therefore, add 1 plus 2 areas, you will get ABCDDS. This is the area of a quadrilateral. Okay, right? So, this is how our 10th standard geometry is structured. Now, we are going to take a 11th standard mathematics, particularly straight lines. We are talking about the property of a line. Our line is right? Our line is right? It differs in slope. One line is vertical. One line is horizontal. No slope. Slope is infinite slope. You can't climb it. Very difficult. You will definitely fall down. That is called slope is infinite. Y-axis, x-axis, y-axis. Slope is going to be m. Infinite. Slope is v. Right. Friends, the slope is positive slope. The slope is negative slope. How do you know? All these things we will be discussing. Slope about slope. Then friends, we have got 5 forms of equations of lines now, okay? Then how to build a equation of a line? That's number 2. Number 3, you take one line like this and 2 lines like this, and you have 2 angles now. One is theta, other one is 180 minus theta. If this is acute angle, we are interested in out angle between the 2 lines now. That's the third angle between the 2 lines now. Particularly acute angle between the 2 lines. That's how we write tan theta equals to m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. This is nothing but, I'll tell you tomorrow, Monday, fourth one now, fourth formula, fourth concept is, one more beautiful concept is there. We are going to find, friends, the fourth point is not just point, your point, the no doubt. Your point, your formula. Your formula is there. What is the formula is that, guy, you have got a line mark. This is called line here, line. You have got a point here, P. X1, Y1, known point, which one? What is the distance of the point P from the line here? The question is now, distance of a point from a line here, from a line L, okay, from a line L. And the line of pair one ax plus by plus c equal to 0. This is what you learned in the linear equations in 2 variables now. Can you please tell me which is the distance at a point to the line? Is it this? Is it this? Or is it this? Or this? Or this? Which is the distance, real distance?
Perpendicular distance, sir.
Brilliant, man. That's the distance of a point is nothing but perpendicular distance of a point to the line. This is also a distance, distance. It is special distance and a perpendicular distance. So we are going to find whenever we say it's only a distance, might not mention the perpendicular distance of a point from a line. From a line. Not this, not this, not this, not this, not this. Perpendicular distance of a last one, yes, of a line. Of a line is what, please? Distance, distance, please. How beautiful it is. Just write this line, ax plus by plus c by, right root, root. In the A எடுத்துக்கோங்க, B எடுத்துக்கோங்க, C எடுத்துக்கோங்க, A square plus B square. That's almost C வேண்டா. Only A square plus B square. From this point is what now x1 y1, that's called ax1 plus by1. This is the distance because distance is never negative. You are going to put in the modulus here. That is the fourth point. The last point is, the last point. Brilliant point, last point. I think even our time is also getting over. Yeah, it's almost right. Friends, here, the last point, the fifth point is that, see, you got 2 parallel lines here, okay? You got a parallel lines here. So what is the distance between the 2 parallel lines? You can't draw a distance like this. Once again, when I say distance between the parallel lines, what do you mean by that, man? Distance between parallel lines is nothing but perpendicular distance, is L1, L2. If L1 is parallel to L2, the distance D equals to, we are going to derive one more formula. What is that, please? C2 minus, sorry, C2 minus C1 by root of 1 minus m square. Root of 1 minus m square. Just let me check that. First of all, in the slope law, we are going to learn. We are going to learn in the slope itself lot. The two parallel lines will have the same slope, perpendicular lines will have some relation between. A lot of things will happen for slope, and this is another one. Armiyana topic, super topic, different forms of equations of line. That's a very, very useful for you in physics also. So, this is the distance between the two parallel lines here. Distance between the two parallel lines. So, what is that formula is? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Why? The plus please. Why? Derive. We are going to derive this formula also. C2 minus C1 by 1 plus m square. Parallel lines are differing. Only constants mass. C2 minus C1. This is AX plus BY plus C1 equal to 0. This is AX plus BY plus C2 equal to 0. There is no gap and C2 is C1. That's all, yes. Remaining part is same. Anyway, all these 5 points now. One is slope. Second one is different forms of equations of a line. Third one is the angle between the two lines. That's acute angle rather. Okay. And the perpendicular distance of a point from a line. Or line in the point. What is the distance? Next is this distance between the two parallel lines. C2 minus C1. Okay. Anyway, the distance, whether you write the C2 minus C1 or C1 minus C2, it is under modulus. So, and root of 1 plus m square. Okay. That's all. That's all. We have these 5 points in our this thing. So it will take at least 5 classes. 1 week. It will take 1 week. Brilliantly, you can do it if we have a 6 classes. We will structure it. Okay, structure it. Yes. Thank you very much for please. Is the class is interesting, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sai,
Yes,
Ram, Sudarshan.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Please listen carefully, ma. Please, when you are in the class, listen to the code, dears. Listen to the code. Nothing else. Whether my voice is good or not, you should listen it, dears. Okay. Arpit,
Yes, sir.
Mohan. Yeah. Mohan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good, David. Thank you, dears. Good night and see you again on Monday, dears. Okay. All the best. Keep working and also you should take care of this pandemic also. Still, it's not over. Worst is not yet over, dears. Be careful about the